When the armor came off. No, it wasn't some big breakthrough or anything like that. Yeah, I didn't notice anything dramatic. Yeah, I think I think what changed first was just how I carried myself, just internally. That's what I felt. I felt that sort of change. I felt more at peace, more even keel. Yeah, just more balanced. It wasn't anything dramatic. Just I felt more myself, and I think that more myself was probably when I was a young fella. You know, I wasn't uptight. I wasn't on the edge. You know, I actually felt pretty good. Just realised, just wasn't reading into things and reacting like I used to. You know, there's a difference between reacting and responding. Yeah, it's very noticeable. I think as you see it, you know, you only have to notice how you behave and what bothers you and what doesn't anymore. I go back to saying what matters. So, you know, I wasn't trying to hold on to everything, trying to control everything that's going on in my life, and personal, professional, but you know, I wasn't falling apart. I just knew something real had shifted. I think most of us think armor, you know, looks like some form of ego or some sort of authority. It's, you know, it's got that sort of aura and energy about it, but it's not always that obvious. Sometimes it looks like being the guy, just, you know, never complains, just always reliable, always composed. And yeah, I wore that pretty well. But that doesn't mean it wasn't heavy. You know, it doesn't mean I was walking on cloud nine or anything like that. You know, there's a cost to holding it all in, and you know, you're always trying to stay sharp, you're always staying ahead of the game, and there's nothing wrong with that either. But over time, it just catches up with you. You know, yeah, it eventually catches up with you. Even if no one else really sees it, you're just showing up. You're always showing up, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's a good thing. But I think it's just finding that balancing act. So you just have a good talk to yourself, and you just recognize what's going on inside, and getting true to yourself. It's not about, you know, you lose yourself. I didn't lose myself. I just got tired of pretending that everything was okay, that, you know, nothing affected me. But when I stopped managing every part of myself and, you know, started to see things more clearly, some of what I thought was strength, you know, was it really just habit? And, you know, just as I said in my last video, you know, I just lost my dad recently, so there's a lot of mixed emotions there. But he's here with me, listening again. So, you know, I think I was just in survival. It's different as living, you know. Survival mode's different in living mode. So, you know, when the armor drops, what's left isn't weakness, it's just you. You know, we come into this world a nobody. You know, we're a human being created, and we don't have an identity or a hard drive full of information yet and experiences, but it's just you. No performance, no cover story. So you're face to face with everything, you buried or minimized, eventually it surfaces. So maybe the pressure you never admitted, the disappointments you never named, even though it's not comfortable, at least it's raw honesty, true honesty, true integrity, and that just to me is, character. I think being honest with yourself, that's the beginning of real strength, regardless of what anyone thinks or says. Yeah, that's actually how my dad lived his life. Amazing. My mum's a warrior. She's always has been. That's her makeup. My mom is an amazing woman. She's a beautiful woman. She's been through a heck of a lot, and she's still here today, going strong. And but my dad, they were like chalk and cheese. My dad was never cared about a thing. Not that I say he didn't really care about us, but us kids, but nothing bothered him. And when I say nothing bothered him, nothing. He was just, Dad was just a free bird. But opposites attract, huh? As they say. Yeah, crazy. But anyway, so the more present I become, just each day, one day at a time, the less I need to explain myself. It's a weight off your shoulders because, not because I didn't care. I think it just comes down to, because I finally understood what was actually worth protecting. Peace isn't about nothing bothering you. I mean, that's not the case. It's about not being pulled into hundreds of directions, trying to, prove anything or protect anything, but just focusing on things that matter, and letting go of the things that don't matter. That's the kind of strength I care about now. Where I'm at now in my life, and it just feels, I'm glad I got there. It took me a while, but just steady and solid, not reactive, no performance, just clear, just true to you. Nope, not at all. No, I didn't make these videos to prove a point, give advice. I'm not here to teach. It's really about, actually I quite like it because I get some stuff off, and instead of taking it to bed with me, I feel like it's a win-win for me. It's really about inspiring others, and if there's something in these series that inspires someone out there, then hey, it's a win, right? I just like to speak the truth from the heart. There's a lot of us that we tend not to talk about. So if something in this series, met you where you're at today, hey, you already know the answer. You already know, not me. You already know. But I will say one thing, maybe two, and that is you won't get an applause for this. You won't get an applause for this kind of work. There's no medal waiting for you. Yeah. But hey, people that will notice. You seem more even keel. What's going on with you? Yeah. So, but for me personally, I sleep better, because when you're walking through life each day and you say it as it is, respectfully. I don't mean walking around with some shining light on your head. I just mean as in being true, because you just know who you are. That's what's important. Take your time, stay grounded, keep showing up. You know, not as in keep showing up and trying to block everything. Just keep being the real you, keep showing up, and that resonates. People can see who you really are. It's like, this guy's got no filter, you know, or this girl's got no filter, and it's pretty attractive because you can meet some great people. You really can, and that's what it's all about, right? People. That's what matters.